Oh, look at this one. Oh my god. Gone. Nothing you can do. Hey everybody, welcome to Britpop's Reaction, me BP1 and BP2. We're here doing the opposite to, I mean, we've recently reacted to the horrendous California fires.
Yeah.
The opposite end of the spectrum, we've got Kansas City being frozen with an ice storm which paralyzes the city, and we got some footage from that today. So,
okay,
what's going on, man? Global warming.
One extreme to the other. There's no such thing, apparently. That's what I read. I don't know, but there seems to be a lot of natural disasters all occurring very, very frequently, don't they? I mean, we've had we've had the hurricanes over there in America. I mean, obviously, Philippines always seem to be getting hit. Wildfires in Australia. I don't know. It all seems doom and gloom. I don't know whether it's because of things like the internet and that now that we're more aware of these things, you know. You'd probably briefly get an update on the 9 or 10 o'clock news over here, and that was it. Now you can sort of find it all. It pops up in your feeds, and you go, crikey, the world seems like it's falling apart.
Yeah, true. Very true. All right, let's get into this one.
Okay.
See what it's about.
Kansas City.
You're looking at, believe it or not, one of the most harrowing weather conditions that I'm a part of. That includes hurricanes, tornadoes. This is freezing rain, and it's very deceptive.
Freezing rain.
Maybe looks a little wet, but actually it's covered in ice.
Look at that.
In front of her car, like walking towards my car, and she's like, oh shit, pulls my hand, drags me out of the way on this, like, you feel like you're figure skating, slides me out of the way, and this Jeep slams, like, literally sideways into the cop car with sirens and lights.
Wow.
Listen, I was about to leave. This car hit the other car, and the cop car almost slid into my body.
Wow. Travel not advised. Yeah.
Really bad. I just was gonna help someone flipping around over here to help someone in the ditch, and the guy is on the hill in the ravine. So we came through the intersection over here and slid right through and did a massive donut. I love it, but it's pretty bad. So.
It's the quiet killer.
But it doesn't look bad, does it?
The unassuming drizzle.
There's no snow or anything.
Chill. Freezing rain.
These are 4x4s as well. You know what I mean? The full dry cars.
It's the meteorological equivalent of a snake in the grass. Deadlier than it looks and just as sneaky. Unlike the loud drama of a blizzard or the cinematic fury of a hurricane, freezing rain doesn't scream for attention. It just quietly coats everything in a glaze of ice, one layer at a time, until your world is a slip and slide of chaos.
Got no traction at all.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at this one. Oh my god. Gone. Nothing you can do, look.
Not getting that back.
Oh my word. I mean, there's literally nothing there. Yeah, they've had to shut that completely. Oh my god, he's going backwards.
Pirouetting down. Look, he's not even under his own control there. This guy trying to turn around at the top.
He's better off getting on the grass there.
Probably.
I mean, he's 4x4, isn't he? Oh my god. That's crazy, man.
I mean, this guy's turning around. He's not going to be any better off coming down there.
No.
If you're lucky, it's a slow motion disaster.
Yeah.
For Lola from South Florida, it lasted about 4 hours.
This is insane. Like, absolutely insane. Look. Car hit me here.
Frozen on the car.
Sideways. Car's here. Complete ice. Complete ice. You cannot walk.
Wow.
You cannot move.
That's awful, that ice.
Chaos. Complete chaos. After
We've
I
had
felt
that
like
once.
couldn't get any worse. Getting
I can remember.
the car hit by like 3 different accidents. Being stuck, not being able to get a tow truck. Fire truck sliding. Big delivery truck sliding. Clusters of insane. And then people yelling at me. This guy, like in his truck, he was like, you just gotta learn how to drive. I'm like, dude, what are you saying? And then he drove, because he was on the right side. Of course, he didn't slide out. But I saw like so many cars having issues. And I'm like, what is this guy doing yelling at me, telling me to learn how to drive? Like, I'm from Florida. I don't I live on the beach. I don't live here. Like, and I'm like, this is the first time. I just turned 21. Like, I've never done a cross-country road trip. It's my first time ever doing something like this. So.
Well, she's not alone, is it? I mean, it's definitely not. You know.
I don't want to do it ever again.
It doesn't sound like Lola would be a character I'd meet out there in the thick of it, where the chaos and chance collide. But I don't play in freezing rain. Ice doesn't care how careful you are. Yet somehow Lola found her way to the only joint slinging food for miles. That sliding Jeep, a quick-thinking cop, and a dose of irony delivered her to this local pizzeria.
And this Jeep just hit the fucking cop truck.
Oh, dear.
I was like losing. I was hallucinating. Like I started vlogging. I'm like, this is a story. Really? Let me show you. Videos, like non-stop.
Yeah, that is.
At 21 years old, she already has a story of a lifetime. Her first cross-country drive to Utah to chase powder and ski runs, which really is the only way a Floridian should ever be in snow or ice. Playing
so you got your sort of gritting truck, but I guess that's too late,
but it wasn't just my fellow sun-drenched Floridians out there on the frozen highways. The roads were a packed theater of overconfidence and poor judgment, storing everyone from seasoned truckers to weekend warriors. This wasn't supposed to be the main event, just the opening act of a major winter storm, but it came down hard enough to throw even the pros off their game. A slick reminder that winter doesn't need a full set to steal the show.
I'm looking and I see 1, 2, 3, like a bunch of cars facing me. You know, E-ways are one way, so I just see the cars sitting there facing me, and I'm like, yeah, that's enough for me. I need to find somewhere to pull off. So I go on my phone. I'm like, all right, where's the closest truck stop? It's too far. 20 miles in this condition is a long way, you know. So as I'm driving, I'm starting to see trucks jackknife, like turn at a 90-degree angle. I'm starting to see like cars crash, and I was like, yeah, that's it. So I ended up pulling off myself, and I was like, I don't know, I need to find the closest place. So I don't know, what's this place over here, College something? It's like a business little area, so I pull in there. Then I start calling my dispatch, like, yeah, I had to pull over. They don't answer the phone. And then like maybe an hour later, I get a text from them that say, you're in a higher, risk weather condition area, so pull over as soon as possible. So,
complete standstill.
Thanks for telling me.
Utter chaos. An ice rink, that's the best way to describe it. Cars are doing 360s, sliding off the road, accidents. Everything has come to a standstill. Even the Kansas City Chiefs are stranded at the Kansas City airport right now, trying to take off their charter jet on the tarmac. They're having de-icing problems.
Imagine the rain
as they're trying to keep up with this wave of freezing rain that came through the metro. Very dangerous driving conditions and travel conditions that's only going to get worse. This is just the front end of a massive winter storm that's going to be making its way across the country. Blizzard-like conditions will be here in the I-70 corridor here in Kansas and over in Missouri as well.
Eventually, the Chiefs did take off, but
you want to send this freezing rain out to California? They could do with that.
Yeah, and like I say, it's just as you mentioned, one extreme to the other.
Isn't it?
But the thing is, you look at that and it doesn't look treacherous at all, does it? No freezing, no snow, no blizzards, no nothing. But you just hit it and you're away. And then once you're in there, there's no getting out of it. You either stop, pull over, or oh dear.
But millions across the heartland won't be so lucky. This winter storm has ambition. It's going to stretch its icy fingers all the way to the East Coast. For some, it's more freezing rain. For others, the Kansas City Metro included, it's 1 to 2 feet of snow by Monday. But after the freezing rain, the snow sounds good. It's tangible, predictable. A challenge drivers know how to handle.
You can see it
compared to the invisible sheet of ice.
Getting worse. On the highway, it's not too bad since they're using the anti-ice stuff, but we got up on this road here and it was a world of difference.
I mean, you're even on dirt right now.
Yeah, that's why I was on here in the anti-lock seized up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put one wheel in the dirt and see how it goes.
Yeah, and I can see your windscreen's already iced up.
Just frozen over. Look.
We live in Manhattan. We were coming in from Illinois right now. Tried to get out early before we got here. And, 1 hour too short, so yeah, it's gotten worse in the past 30 minutes.
What's the plan? Because I mean, Manhattan's like, what, 50 miles away?
There's an accident like 20 miles down the road that adds like a 40-minute delay.
Wow.
I think our plan is to stay on the highway. Maybe it's worse, we should pull off and wait it out, because I'm not going to put it in a ditch today.
I consider this, I mean, I cover all hurricanes, tornadoes. I think
look at his wind mirrors as well.
Sure.
Look.
Like, I'll drive in snow all day from the north. This is probably the worst case you can think of right now.
Yeah.
Well, you got no traction, have you? You're not in control of the car. The car's just doing what it wants.
No.
I mean, and we've had some really strange weather over here the last week or so, haven't we? We've gone from pure sunshine to snow flurries, freezing rain as well. So all a bit unpredictable.
It's been a bit weird. Yeah, I must admit. Been very cold this January.
Yeah.
Many days in the minus. Waking up. Yeah, pretty rough. All right.
All right. Well, interesting to see it. I mean, I'm glad none of our watchers, regular viewers, were caught up in it, or we didn't hear about it. But I don't know. Take care out there. You never know what you're going to see.
No, not at the moment. Exactly. It's unpredictable whether it's in winter or summer, isn't it? It just seems to be the extremes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we just need autumn or spring all year round. What about that? We'll take spring all year round, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us at
Thank you.
We will be back tomorrow for another reaction. Until then, it's goodbye from me.
Oh, goodbye from him over there, and you guys out there. Take care wherever you are.
Indeed. Bye.
Bye.